Thank you, everyone. I couldn't remember what my fun fact was, so I'm excited to relearn that about myself. I'm going to start off with just a tiny bit of audience participation. So I'm going to ask you a question, and if you agree, if you're excited about this idea, you're going to put your arms up in the air, and you're going to go, hooray. You with me? All right. What would you do if I told you could have delicious plant-based bacon that looks, handles, and tastes just like real bacon? Hooray. Okay, one more time, just a little more enthusiastically. Ready? Hooray. All right, thank you. So at least you know what my company's called and what we make, and that's, if you want to stop paying attention, you're good. But for those who want to learn more, there's a little more info back here. So animal agriculture is is the number 2 source of greenhouse gas emissions. And after cows, pigs in the US are number 2. So my aim was to curb this problem. The other thing about pigs is that they're just about as smart as dogs. So I have a dog at home, and I feel bad just leaving him at home for a few hours, let alone the thought of eating him. So let's see if we can get some pigs out of the system. For those of you who are plant-based fans or bacon fans who tried to go plant-based, you know the current products out there don't really quite look like bacon. There's room for improvement, we think. And so I set out in February this year to go on that journey, and after a couple of months, got to a pretty good spot. Our product is soy-free, gluten-free, and most importantly, it tastes like bacon, it handles like bacon. You get the same experience, and you'll get to try it upstairs in a bit. So, as I said, we started in February. A couple months later, got into 2 restaurants in San Francisco. So for those of you who know Plant Cafe, it's a pretty popular spot. It's selling great. In fact, they have 2 BLTs, a meat-based one and a plant-based one, and our plant-based one is outselling the meat-based one. So it's a pretty exciting start. And bacon is a pretty big market itself. In the US, it's almost a $7 billion market. Globally, it's $60 billion. So if we just solve the bacon problem, we can be a really large company. But we have grander ideas. So we have some improvements we want to make on our bacon, but after that, we think that we can use the same process, the same technology to work on other processed meats that are also pork-based. So we think there's a good path here to get a lot of pigs out of our food system. So with me here today is Sam Littman, Chef Sam. You'll meet him upstairs. He started Airbnb's in-house food program, so he knows how to sell a lot of great food or distribute a lot of great food to people. And just this moment, actually a few minutes ago, finally got a wire transfer in from our lead investor for our first round. So we just closed our first fundraising round. We're using that to, thank you. We're using that to fund our search for manufacturing, and after that we'll be raising another round to fuel our growth. So most importantly, if you'd like to try it out, come upstairs, have some bacon. We have plenty for everyone, and thank you very much.